Hello everyone, welcome to Abipedia and a very good evening, Shatakshi. The topic which we had started in the last class was related to concept, conventions, assumptions. We will just continue that topic only उसी को further करेंगे. आज जो topic है हमारा accounting standard से related है. So what kind of questions, the kind of questions I will be sharing today, आपको उन्हीं पे अपनी प्रिपरेशन को बेस रखना है. यू हैव टू बेस योर प्रिपरेशंस एग्जैक्टली ऑन दोज काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. इसी तरह के क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. एक आधा प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन भी मैं आपको कराऊंगा, तो यू विल गेट टू नो एन आइडिया कि हाउ द क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड फ्रॉम दिस वेरी टॉपिक. एंड अकाउंटिंग assumptions, your conceptions, your concept, conventions and these standards are almost इंटरलिंक्ड टॉपिक. तो फर्दर स्टार्ट करने से पहले, ठीक है, आई वांट टू लेट यू नो दैट वी हैव वेरियस कोर्सेज. ठीक है, इफ यू वांट टू टेक अ टेस्ट, इफ यू थिंक यू हैव वेरी वेल प्रिपेयर्ड विद योर टॉपिक एंड यू वांट टू हैव अ टेस्ट सीरीज, यू कैन टेक अवर टेस्ट कोर्सेज फॉर ईच एंड एवरी सब्जेक्ट, फॉर अकाउंटिंग गैप ऑल्सो. If you want to go for a course, this whole test series, we have 30 tests regarding this is the complete test series. Uske baad you can also go for, if you think you are not well prepared with your these gap or any other subject, you can also go for our complete module course. In this course you will get live lectures, you also get previous year batch preparations and many other benefits in this also. Or if you want that you are well, you almost know very well, you have prepared very well for your gap, but you have doubts in particular topics, you can even go for topic wise selection. This is special ledgers, rectification of errors, NPO, accounting standard, whichever topic you want to pick, you can choose that also. Okay, now we will move on to our today's questions. Regarding the accounting standards, the first question is this: which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? First, Indian accounting standards are issued by Accounting Standard Board. Second, Accounting Standard 16 and borrowing cost is related to this borrowing cost. C says both and D says none. So quickly answer this question. फटाफट से इसका आंसर बताओ. Then we will move on to the next one. Easy है ये. अब आपको याद रखना, जब भी हम अकाउंटिंग के रिगार्डिंग कुछ भी बात करते हैं तो हमारे दिमाग में ICAI आता है ना. ICAI आता है, ये द इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया, ICAI. तो दिस बोर्ड वाज सेट अप बाय ICAI in 1977 specifically to draft these standards, है ना. And accounting standard 16 is related to this borrowing cost. So your answer is C in this case. Right, your answer is C in this case. The next question is a previous year question. I have chosen this question just to let you know कि यहाँ से किस तरह के क्वेश्चन आते हैं. The type of questions you will be getting in this. Which of the following is included in cost of inventory according to accounting standard 2? If you only say this accounting standard 2 is related to inventory, this we very much know. This we very much know. Now, which of the following is true or included? The statements are given: administrative overheads that do not contribute to bringing the inventories to present location and condition, storage costs which are necessary in the production process prior to or further production, selling and distribution cost, duties and taxes paid on purchases subsequently recoverable by enterprises from tax authority. Which of the following is included in inventory cost? Answer it quickly, then we will move on to the next. Let's see किस किस को आता है ये. If you respond, this session becomes more useful and more helpful to you. So let's see कौन सा एक आंसर मेरे पास सेकंड ऑप्शन आया है कि सेकंड ऑप्शन इज ट्रू. स्टोरेज कॉस्ट विच आर नेसेसरी इन प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस प्रायर टू अ फर्दर प्रोडक्शन स्टेज. ये है. ओवरहेड तो नहीं आता है इन्वेंट्री में कभी भी, इसका भी कोई लेना देना नहीं है. नथिंग and no, not even this selling and distribution expenses. So the storage cost, this second option is true. Second option is true regarding this. So these are the kind of questions. Don't just get confused by seeing the standard. If you read the question, so you would have studied this very much portion. Accounting standard 2 देखकर या 16 देखकर या 14 देखकर डर नहीं जाना है. Normally जो आपको क्वेश्चन आएगा, अगर आपको कोई इन डेप्थ क्वेश्चन आएगा तो उन्हीं टॉपिक से आएगा जो आपने किया होगा. मींस फ्रॉम इन्वेंट्रीज, फ्रॉम फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, फ्रॉम कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट, है ना. ऑल दीज विच एवर यू हैव डन. ठीक है. तो कभी भी अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड देखकर यू डोंट गेट nervous or don't get panicked. Always read the statement carefully. Cost of inventory means जब आप इन्वेंट्री लेके आते हो, इन्वेंट्री बाय करते हो, so what are the things which must be included in this cost of inventory? So it is very clear. Storage cost from the statement, which is necessary in the production process prior to further production stage. Production stage में जाने से पहले जितने भी खर्चे होंगे ये इसमें आएंगे. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड डील्स विद इशू ऑफ रिकॉग्निशन, मेजरमेंट, disclosure, या all the above. So what are the issues which are dealt by the accounting standards? Accounting standard deals with which kind of, या which particular type of issues? So recognition, measurement, disclosure, all of these are addressed by these accounting standards. So accounting standard. Next question. Now, which of the following standard relates to financial reporting of joint ventures? Now, I told you there are around 32 accounting standards. Some of them are not really applicable. That if you read them, you will get to know regarding all that. So you must be knowing for what they are, what are the heads, main heads in these accounting standards. Means accounting standard 16 is related to what? Accounting standard 17 is related to what? Accounting standard 18 is related to what? Or accounting standard 27 is related to what? है ना? You must be knowing this list in depth. In depth, you must know only cash flow, financial statements, inventories, all the common depreciations, fixed assets, which you normally learn in the accounting processes. Whatever you have learned in your basic processes, the chapters in +1, +2, in your graduation, the questions will be from that only. Okay? Whatever we study is covered in this only. You don't have to, okay, from this chapter, you must know, like in this accounting standard 27 is related to obviously joint venture, interest, asset, income, expenses, venture investments, and financial statement. So you must be knowing the joint venture reporting will come under which? This accounting standard 27. Accounting standard 16 will be related to borrowing cost. Accounting standard 17 is related to financial segment reporting, related to party disclosures. Detail of these such typical accounting standards, in-depth analysis of that is not a part of will not be asked from you in this particular exam, because this is not exactly an account based exam, accounting based exam, full-fledged accounting based exam, है ना? It is not an exam like you're not attempting giving a CA exam, CA foundation, or you can say CA inter or something like that, है ना? So don't go into the in-depth analysis of these tough ones like 17, 16, and in detail. You don't require detail to do these principles, these accounting standards in detail. So accounting standards are to be used for preparing only cash flow statement, for computation of taxable income, for calculating net profits available, for payment of dividends, in the presentation of general purpose statement. For what purpose are these accounting standards used? For preparing only cash flow, for computation taxable income, for calculating net profit available for payment of dividend, in presentation of general purpose statement. All general purpose statements, in presentation of all general statements are presented according to the accounting standards only, right? I hope it is clear. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind that in accounting standards don't go from बार again and again, बार मैं repeat कर रहा हूं ये बात कि जो ये accounting standards हैं, थैंक यू वेरी मच, ठीक है, ये जो अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स हैं वो क्या है, उनमें आपने इन डेप्थ में नहीं जाना है, ठीक है, ध्यान से देखना है। जो जिस तरह के क्वेश्चंस मैं आपको यहाँ पे आज और नेक्स्ट क्लास में डिस्कस करूंगा, ठीक है, तो उसी तरह के क्वेश्चंस है ना, बेस योर प्रिपरेशन ओनली अकॉर्डिंग टू दीज क्वेश्चन, सच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस विल कम, है ना, डोंट गो फॉर इन डेप्थ एनालिसिस, ठीक है, इन डेप्थ एनालिसिस ऑफ द हार्डर वंस, you just have to know what is this, for example, accounting standard related to. Accounting standard in India are issued by central government, state government, Institute of Chartered Accounting of India and Reserve Bank of India. If you see the first question, in first question we read here, which of the following is true? Accounting standard, Indian accounting standards are issued by accounting standard boards, but this board was set up by Institute of Chartered Accountants, है ना? So the answer of this will be this Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, right? ICAI issues these accounting standards. Board is the one which will draft. ICAI has appointed the board to draft and finalize these principles. But actually, the board was constituted by whom? By this ICAI. Okay? So do check the question carefully before answering. Okay? These are not made or drafted by the central government. Now this is the one of the questions, earlier questions. In case of gold, revenue is recognized in accounting period in which the gold is delivered, sold, mined or identified to be mined. This is a previous year question. So you need to know that normally when you talk about goods, then revenue is recognized when the goods are actually delivered. When you deliver the goods, at that time you may have received the money, you may not have received the money, ठीक है, और मतलब the money may have been received in past or in present transaction. In present you give the money and you get the goods, or you may receive money in future. It will not matter on the date of delivery. In case of goods, revenue is recognized, but in case of gold and other things which are mined, basically the answer is this one, third. When it is mined, or okay, when it is extracted, you can say extracted can be the word, or mined can be the word. This will not be the word. Identified to be mined nahi. When it is extracted, or you can say mined, that is the exact word. So in accounting for gold, revenue, gold and any other things which you mine, basically, period when the gold is mined and not when it is sold, because of the gold value is realized. So which of the following is true? Accounting standard 2 stipulates is not true. Which of the following is not true? So always read the question very carefully. Statement को बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ना है. Stipulates that inventory should be valued at historical cost or net realizable value, whichever is less. Accounting standard 20 is related to earning per share, both or none. So you have first, we see this statement is very much true. Whatever are the conditions related to inventory, they are always defined in this. They are defined in this accounting standard 2. And this statement is very much right. Historical cost or net realizable value, whichever is less, you always record your stock. If 20,000 is its market value and 30,000 is the cost on which you purchase these inventory, you have purchased purchased the inventory, 30,000 is cost, market value is 20,000, so then you will record the inventory in this on 20,000, whichever is less. You have to keep this in mind. Normally you record the inventory in its on its market value, but here you have to keep it in mind. You have to keep a point in a mind. So this statement is true. You have to keep this thing in mind. Cost or saleable value, whichever is less. And yes, accounting standard 20 is related to earning per share. Okay, so both statements are true. So now you have to tell me इसमें से कौन सा ऑप्शन होगा. Not true बोला है, तो ये दोनों तो ट्रू हैं, तो क्या लिखेंगे? These both are true, तो none of these answer आएगा, because they both are true. And not true, तो none of these. ठीक है? Which accounting standard relate to discontinuing operations? So if you remember the list, there I told you there are roughly 32 accounting standards, out of which few of them have been merged with some others, like related to depreciation. It has been merged in accounting standard 10. But you must be knowing the list and the topics and the main heads related to accounting standards. Like accounting standard, this discontinuing operations is which one? 9, 11, 13 or 24? देखो किसको आंसर आता है इसका. Accounting standard 24 is related to this discontinuing operations. There. Next, which accounting standard requires calculation of earning per share, requires calculation of earning per share, या related to, not requires, related to earning per share. So we have already done this. जब हमने पिछला क्वेश्चन किया था ये वाला, this one, यहाँ पे हमने पहले ही कर लिया था कि this statement is true, so you can easily answer this one. So the questions related to this very topic, when you talk about accounting standards, आपसे ज्यादातर यही पूछा जाएगा कि कौन सा मतलब आपको पता होना चाहिए ये किससे रिलेटेड है, 14 किससे रिलेटेड है, 22 किससे रिलेटेड है, ये पता होना चाहिए. इन डेप्थ अगर आप जाओगे तो बाकी सबके नहीं जाना है. जो आप नॉर्मली पढ़ते हो वो सब अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड के अकॉर्डिंग पढ़ते हो, जितने भी आपने रूल्स रेगुलेशंस कन्वेंशंस है ना, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, जो भी आप चैप्टर करते हो, वट एवर द चैप्टर यू पिक and you have read in your whole course of accounting, so it is all the syllabus is under, covered, all the points are covered in those accounting standards. So do read the question very carefully कि क्वेश्चन में पूछा क्या है. Don't get puzzled just by seeing कि क्वेश्चन में अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड लिख दिया और ये तो हमने इस टॉपिक को अच्छे से किया नहीं है ना. जैसे ये अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 2 लिख दिया था क्वेश्चन में, है ना, ये क्वेश्चन है आपका, तो इसमें कुछ भी नहीं है. ये चीजें तो आपने पढ़ी रखी हैं, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में भी पढ़ी है, और इन्वेंट्रीज वाला टॉपिक जब आप करते हो तो उसके अंदर भी आप स्टडी करते हो. तो ऐसे ही कैश फ्लो से रिलेटेड वो कुछ भी पूछेंगे अगर, तो उसमें कैश फ्लो का जो अगर वो अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड उन्होंने मेंशन भी किया होगा तो यू डोंट गेट, यू ओनली आपने ये देखना है, यू जस्ट हैव टू सी दैट कि आपसे पूछा क्या है, स्टेटमेंट क्या है, किस चीज से, किस चैप्टर से रिलेटेड, यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर दैट. ठीक है, जो भी हम चैप्टर्स करते हैं वो सब इसके अंदर ही करते हैं, अकाउंटेंसी के अंदर. अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड से बाहर कोई भी रूल नहीं है, जर्नल जो भी कुछ आप पढ़ते हो. ठीक है, तो आज के लिए इतना ही हमने करना था. नेक्स्ट क्लास में फिर थोड़े से अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड से रिलेटेड ही क्वेश्चंस, आई विल टेक सम मोर क्वेश्चन रिलेटेड टू दिस अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स. एंड थोड़ा सा आपने क्या करना है कि नेक्स्ट क्लास में आओगे तो जस्ट गो थ्रू द लिस्ट ऑफ दोज द 32 अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स जिनके बारे में मैंने बात की, उसको करोगे तो ये सेशन जो होगा आपके लिए ज्यादा यूजफुल रहेगा. यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर द क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू दिस वेरी टॉपिक.